Donald Trump's lawyer, Christina Bobb, is lawyering up and willing to cooperate with the Department of Justice. My, how quickly things change when you are one of Donald Trump's lawyers. Remember, MAGA really means making attorneys get attorneys. Salon reports Trump attorney lawyers up and says she's willing to cooperate with DOJ in Mar-a-Lago case. At least one member of former President Trump's legal team has hired her own lawyer, and allies are urging another to follow suit. Trump attorney Christina Bobb and Trump attorney Evan Corcoran affirmed to the Justice Department that Trump did hand over all those classified records from Mar-a-Lago. But prosecutors say that wasn't true. The response was incomplete after the FBI searched and found more documents. Bobb, who, by the way, is also an anchor on Right Side Broadcasting, if you can imagine the incestuous nature of what's going on there, Bobb has since hired her own lawyer and made it known to Trump allies she is willing to cooperate and be interviewed by the Justice Department. Colleagues have also urged Corcoran to hire a criminal defense lawyer because of his response to the subpoena. According to the report, he insists it's not necessary. Bobb told the Washington Post when asked whether she was negotiating for a sit-down interview with the DOJ, "I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to talk about it." Now, remember Bobb's relevance in this entire thing. That is in this article where it says, quote, Bobb signed a document affirming that Trump handed over all the documents that are responsive to the subpoena after a diligent search. Corcoran then met with DOJ officials and made a similar statement. They then found that that was not actually true. Now, another important aspect of this is that Bobb helped push Trump's legal challenges after the election and has insisted that she believes the document she signed was accurate. But she also told Right Side Broadcasting she's not actually acting as Trump's attorney while serving as a custodian of records. She's only doing the custodian of records thing. So listen, here's the bottom line on this. Even if you are a Trump supporter, how can you justify him taking the documents? What is your explanation for what he was planning to do with them? And why did he lie about them having been returned? Did he not know? And you believe Christina Bobb is the one who lied? Well, Christina Bobb says she signed off on it because she believed the documents were returned. So who told her? Because if it's not Trump who said lie and say the documents were returned, and if Christina Bobb was just doing what she was told, who came up with we are going to claim the documents were returned? The next part of it is, are any of the explanations that anybody has given believable, right? The documents were for Trump's library that he doesn't care about. The documents were for Trump to write his memoirs, even though Trump doesn't write. The documents were for Trump to read, even though Trump doesn't read. The documents were declassified telepathically right before the FBI planted them. None of the stories make sense. And what we're learning is every single one of these people is in over their heads. Think about the number of red flags here. And what it sounds like is that Christina Bobb realized people are going down. This is a very serious criminal investigation. The FBI knows that we didn't really return the documents. My name is there saying the documents were returned, and she is now trying to distance herself. But the theme is being Trump's lawyer really doesn't go well. It often doesn't go well financially. Although Trump's newest lawyers are collecting money up front, which is smart of them to do. And it often doesn't go well criminally or in terms of your legal career either. Christina Bobb has lawyered up. Who will be next? Find me on Twitter at dpackman and let me know. One of our sponsors is Paired, the app for couples. Every day, Paired gives you and your partner questions, quizzes, games to have fun, to stay connected, to deepen your conversations and get to know each other better. What's great about it is you don't even have to be in the same room, especially with the baby right now. My girlfriend and I are quite busy, and Paired really helped us to stay connected. You get a daily question to answer. You can't see your partner's answer until you answer yourself, and they're questions about everything: relationship, life, intimacy, other things. And all of the exercises were developed by academic psychologists and expert relationship therapists as well. Questions like, what makes you feel lucky in your relationship? Great when you want to remember and have gratitude, a really great thing. What's an activity you could try together this month? Actually gets people thinking about things to do. It can go in really funny directions as well, but it just always feels like time well spent Go to paired.com/Pacman to download the app and get a 7-day free trial. The link is down below.